All right, so we're almost done. So we're at our final step of our development process, step number 7. So in step 7, we basically need to build the HTML table using this data. So the one thing I do is I'll go ahead and start up my server so I can kind of monitor my progress as I'm going through with this development. And I can swing to my browser real quick. Right now it says salesperson works, but that's the default stuff that was generated. I need to add my own special information here. So I'll move back into the IDE and I'll actually open up this file, salesperson list component.html. And so that's what we saw in the previous screen. I'll make some updates here in this page. So I'll do just a quick test. And what I'll do is I'll actually just print out information for that first array element, just as a really quick test. So I'll say salesperson list sub0 dot first name. So again, we're accessing the property from that component, and then I'll do a copy paste on this, and I'll also do a similar thing here for last name. So that first person that's in our array, I'll display their first name and their last name. So let me save this and let me swing back over to my browser and let's see what we have here. And oh wow, this looks great. Anoop Kumar. Okay, zoom in a bit. So that's Anoop Kumar. So that's the first person in our array that we created. So, all right, the basics is, working out pretty good. Let's just verify this in our, salesperson array. Anoop Kumar. Cool. All right. So I really can access that property. I can access that array in my page. All right. I feel good now. So here I simply need to go through and do my HTML work or my HTML table work. So let me just get rid of all this stuff and let's go ahead and set up our HTML table. I'll set up the head section here and I'll define the columns for first name, last name, email, and sales volume. And I'll kind of do a copy paste here of first name, paste it X number of times and just update the column names. Alrighty, so those column names or headers are in place. That's pretty good. I can actually swing over to my browser real quick and do a quick peek to kind of see where I'm at. And okay, cool. There's our table. No data, but at least we have the headers in place, which is fine. Now let's go ahead and add our body. So let's go ahead and set up our TR, and then we'll make use of that star ng4. And here I'll say let temp salesperson of salesperson list. And the salesperson list matches with the property name that's defined in this component. And then I'll set up table data. I'll give temp salesperson dot first name. And then I'll save this. And again, let me kind of do a quick peek over at my browser just to see where I'm at. And this is great. So I'm getting the first name of each one of those salespersons. I still have more work to do, but at least I know that I'm actually looping through the array and accessing the data. So now everything else is just more of the same. So I simply grab that line and just copy paste it and then simply do an update. Save that. And now when I swing back over, oh yeah, success. So now I'm looping through that array, getting information about each salesperson and using that to populate the given table. Alrighty, I'm pretty excited about this. So we went through the full development process. We created our own custom Angular component, and then we were able to populate our template with data from that component and create an HTML table. This is awesome. Good job.